Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So yesterday we were doing the Parliament chapter and we've completed half of it. So today we will continue with the rest. Okay, so कल हमने bills देखे थे, ordinary bills and the procedure and everything. लोक सभा देखा था, राज्य सभा देखा था, the election we saw. So all of these basics हमने देखे थे. Today we are going to do with the money bills. Okay, so सबसे पहले let us understand what are financial bills. ठीक है, so financial bills are in the article 117 of the constitution. ठीक है, so financial bills मतलब नाम से ही पता चल रहा है कि they have something to do with finance of the country. ठीक है, so before we begin you need to understand some facts. Financial bills के अंदर there are three types. Okay, firstly you have the money bill, then you have financial bill type 1 and financial bill type 2. ठीक है, money bill is article 110, financial bill type 1 is article 117 clause 1 and financial bill type 2 is 117 clause 3. ठीक है, now one more thing that I need you to understand clearly is all money bills are financial bills, but ठीक है, but all financial bills are not money bills. Okay, इनकी like we will understand the definition and what they contain everything further, but ये कुछ facts है that you have to remember. ठीक है, three categories है, money bill, financial bill 1 and financial bill 2, and all money bills are financial bills, but all financial bills are not money bills. ये तुम याद रखो. Okay, now let us begin with the first one, money bill. So what is this money bill? It is there in the article 110. Okay, मतलब constitution में defined है this article. So a money bill deals with only the matters listed in article 10. So there is this only word here. Okay, and because question suppose प्रीलिम्स वाले क्वेश्चन में आ गया कि ओनली द मैटर, तो ओनली ये एक्सट्रीम स्टेटमेंट समझ के डोंट कैंसिल इट. ठीक है, इट इज गिवन ओनली इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कि ओनली ऑन दीज मैटर. सो व्हाट आर दीज मैटर्स? टैक्सेशन. टैक्सेशन मतलब क्या क्या? इम्पोजिशन ऑफ अ टैक्स, अबॉलिशन ऑफ अ टैक्स और ऑल्ट्रेशन ऑफ अ टैक्स. ठीक है, देन बोरोइंग ऑफ मनी बाय द गवर्नमेंट, देन custody slash withdrawal from consolidated fund of India. Okay, then appropriation of money from CFI, consolidated fund of India. ठीक है, then the charge expenditure charged in CFI, then receipt and custody of public accounts, audit of union and state. So if any bill that deals with one of these or all of this or whatever, बट ये इसी फॉर्म में होना चाहिए. इसमें से एक टैक्सेशन है, सपोज देर इज अ न्यू टैक्स दैट इज बिन इम्पोज्ड. ओके, या फिर पुराना कोई टैक्स था जिसको ऑल्टर किया गया है, या फिर पुराना कोई टैक्स था जिसको अबॉलिश कर दिया गया है. ओके, इन दैट केस ऑल्सो इट शुड बी, I mean it is a money bill. Anything that has to do with the taxation, it is a money bill. Okay, so it deals exclusively. Okay, when you say only, it means exclusively these matters. ठीक है, suppose even if one unrelated provision is included, सपोज टैक्सेशन के साथ कोई एक रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटी बनाने का भी कह रहा है. Okay, the bill also talks about establishing a new regulatory authority. Then it ceases to be a pure money bill. ठीक है. Now, what are the key features? Can only be introduced in Lok Sabha and that too by a minister. Okay, financial matters से मतलब obviously it has to do with the government, correct? And कोई प्राइवेट मेंबर थोड़ी ये करेगा, तो गवर्नमेंट ही उसको स्पॉन्सर करेगा, राइट? उसको बनाएगा, ऑल द पॉलिसीज एंड ऑल गवर्नमेंट ही बनाएगा. सो अ मिनिस्टर विल ओनली इंट्रोड्यूस एंड ओनली इन लोकसभा. ओके, बाय लोकसभा ऑब्वियसली यार इलेक्टेड बॉडी है. राज्यसभा इज नॉट इलेक्टेड, इट इज इनडायरेक्टली इलेक्टेड, करेक्ट? सो जिसमें पीपल्स मैंडेट है वही उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करेगा. ठीक है. एंड प्रेसिडेंट्स recommendation is mandatory before the introduction. ठीक है. And there is a speaker certification also. This we had discussed yesterday when we were talking about the speaker of the Lok Sabha. ठीक है. एक तो लोकसभा में ओरिजिनेट होगा. ओके, ओरिजिनेट होने से पहले it will take a recommendation of president. Okay, and see अभी हम I was telling you about a money bill या फिर ordinary bill. Okay, तो ये वाला ही मनी बिल है या ये वाला ही ऑर्डिनरी बिल है, ये डिसाइड कौन करेगा? सो इस पे एक सर्टिफिकेट लगता है. ओके, जस्ट इमेजिन एक अ साइन काइंड ऑफ थिंग या फिर अ डिक्लेरेशन कि हाँ ये वाला ऑर्डिनरी बिल है, ये वाला मनी बिल है. सो फॉर ऑर्डिनरी बिल यू डोंट नीड दैट, बट फॉर मनी बिल यू नीड दैट सर्टिफिकेशन. हु इज द अथॉरिटी? इट इज द स्पीकर. सो द स्पीकर सर्टिफाइज whether a particular bill is a money bill or not, and unka certification is final and it is not judicially reviewable also. Okay, then what is the power of money bill vis-a-vis Rajya Sabha? So Rajya Sabha can only suggest changes, no power to either amend or reject the bill. क्योंकि you know money matters में लोक सभा is greater than राज्य सभा. ठीक है. It goes to the राज्य सभा, it follows that procedure. लोकसभा में it is introduced, सब वो सब होता है उसका discussion and everything, then it goes to राज्यसभा. ठीक है. बट राज्यसभा में जाके उसका कोई there is not going to be a change of fate in the money bill. Even if it goes to the Rajya Sabha, it does go. The Rajya Sabha members can hold a discussion. Okay, but they cannot amend or they cannot even reject. They can give their opinion. ठीक है, ओपिनियन दे सकते, डिस्कशन कर रहे, सो मे बी दे कैन गिव सम ओपिनियन. ठीक है. एंड एक और क्लॉज है यहाँ पे. सो वेन एवर इट गोज टू द राज्यसभा, इट स्टेज इन राज्यसभा फॉर 14 days. ठीक है. एंड 14 days से पहले द राज्यसभा मस्ट रिटर्न द मनी बिल बैक टू लोकसभा. व्हाट हैपेंस इफ दे डोंट रिटर्न 14 days? सपोज 15 days हो गए. ओके, फिर भी पड़ा रहा मनी बिल राज्यसभा में ही, तो क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा. लाइक आई सेड, फेट इज नॉट डिसाइडेड बाय द राज्यसभा. ओके, अगर उन्होंने रिटर्न भी नहीं किया फिर भी इट इज डीम्ड टू बी पास्ड. ओके, क्या जॉइंट सिटिंग हो सकता है? व्हाट अबाउट जॉइंट सिटिंग? ओके, सो मनी बिल के लिए भी जॉइंट सिटिंग इज नॉट अलाउड, क्योंकि राज्यसभा का कुछ रोल है ही नहीं, तो जॉइंट सिटिंग क्यों? व्हाट इज द सेंस इन दैट? And what about the president? So president can't return the bill for reconsideration. Okay, he can only give his assent or withhold, but return नहीं कर सकते. क्यों? क्योंकि उन्हीं के prior recommendation से उसको लाया गया है, correct? So he cannot return it. Remember this. Okay, he can only give his assent or withhold. Okay, so इसमें क्या दिख रहा है? We see that the Lok Sabha is supreme in financial matters. Okay, why? Because clauses like taxation, ये जो है कि कितना टैक्स भरना है, okay, these kind of clauses must be controlled by the directly elected house. Okay, and ये जो principle है, this comes from the British constitutional history which talks about no taxation without representation. Okay, Lok Sabha is a representative body, so वही that body will only decide on the taxation. Okay, now we will understand ये financial bills ये क्या बला है. Types we understood. Money bill तो we already covered यहाँ पे. Okay, ये वाले these you remember. इनको क्या रट्टा मारने की जरूरत नहीं है, but you go through it more than once तो तुम्हें एक idea, एक feel आ जाएगा. Okay, now we will deal with financial bill type 1 article 117 clause 1. Okay, इस bill को often it is called as money bill plus. मतलब क्या? It has the money bill elements plus it has some other matters. Other matters मतलब क्या? General legislative matters. Okay, example, a bill that imposes a new tax and also sets up a regulatory authority, like I gave few minutes back. Okay, so it is talking about a new tax, but also it is talking about setting up a new regulatory authority, which in essence is a general legislative matter. So it has elements of a money bill plus it has elements of general legislative matters also. Okay, but what is the key difference from money bill? Rajya Sabha can amend or reject this particular bill. Okay, money bill जैसे ही फीचर्स है, जैसे लोक सभा में only it can be introduced by minister only with president's recommendation. Okay, amendment to reduce abolish tax doesn't need prior recommendation. Okay, but main difference क्या है? Rajya Sabha has some kind of power here. They can amend or reject the bill, and suppose there is a deadlock, then a joint sitting is also possible here. ठीक है, this you have to remember. Then financial bill type 2 article 117 clause 3. So this is like the least restrictive category. तो we see कि restriction कम होते जा रहा है. Okay, money bill was very restrictive with respect to राज्य सभा. ठीक है, फाइनेंशियल बिल टाइप 1 थोड़ा सा रिस्ट्रिक्टिव है, मतलब हाँ लोकसभा में ही इंट्रोड्यूस होना चाहिए, प्रेसिडेंट का प्रायर रिकमेंडेशन ही चाहिए, बट राज्यसभा के थोड़े पावर्स भी है कि जब वो राज्यसभा में जाएगा तो दे कैन अमेंड और रिजेक्ट इट. ओके, एंड जॉइंट सिटिंग इज आल्सो पॉसिबल. नाउ फाइनेंशियल बिल टाइप 2 is the least restrictive category. Okay, तो इसका क्या है? It contains the provisions for expenditure from the CFI, Consolidated Fund of India, but it does not contain Article 110 matters. Article 110 matters इसमें नहीं है. ये किस में थे? मनी बिल प्लस में थे, फाइनेंशियल बिल 1 में थे. It had one money bill elements plus some other legislative. इसमें क्या है? There is no Article 10 matters, no money bill matters. Okay, now since it is the least restrictive, तो मतलब क्या होगा? It can be इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन ईदर हाउस मतलब लोकसभा में भी राज्यसभा में भी, ओके, बाय एनी एमपी, डज नॉट हैव टू बी अ मिनिस्टर ओनली, ओके। एंड जो प्रेसिडेंट्स रिकमेंडेशन है दैट इज नीडेड ओनली एट द कंसिडरेशन स्टेट, मतलब प्रायर उनका रिकमेंडेशन जरूरत की जरूरत नहीं है, ओके। एंड इट इज ट्रीटेड एज एन ऑर्डिनरी बिल, अदरवाइज जॉइंट सिटिंग इज ऑल्सो पॉसिबल हियर। ओके, सो दिस बिल फाइनेंशियली रेलिवेंट है बट प्रोसीजरली फ्लेक्सिबल है, गॉट इट। नाउ वी विल अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑर्डिनरी बिल वर्सेस अ मनी बिल। ऑर्डिनरी बिल क्या इंट्रोड्यूस कहाँ पे होता है? इधर हाउस, इधर लोकसभा और राज्यसभा। मनी बिल लोकसभा ओनली, इंट्रोड्यूस बाय एनी एमपी, मतलब मिनिस्टर भी कर सकते हैं, प्राइवेट मेंबर्स भी कर सकते हैं, ओके। मनी बिल ओनली बाय द minister. President's recommendation is not needed in ordinary bill, but here it is mandatory for the case of money bill. Okay. राज्यसभा के powers क्या है? They have the powers. Amend कर सकते हैं, reject कर सकते हैं. Here they can only recommend, they can only give their opinions. कि हाँ recommend कर सकते कि सी बाबा you can do this also, ऐसे. ओके, टाइम लिमिट क्या है? 6 months ऑर्डिनरी बिल का। यहाँ पे क्या है? 14 days। अगर 14 days में राज्यसभा ने इसको वापस नहीं भेजा टू लोकसभा, देन द बिल इज डीम्ड टू बी पास्ड, ओके। स्पीकर का सर्टिफिकेशन ऑर्डिनरी बिल को लगता है क्या? नो, बट हियर इट इज मैंडेटरी। जॉइंट सिटिंग इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर एन ऑर्डिनरी बिल, बट हियर इट इज नॉट एप्लीकेबल। एंड डिफीट, सपोज एक मिनिस्टर इसको ये कर रहा है, सॉरी, ऑर्डिनरी बिल को मिनिस्टर ला रहा है, देन इट मे लीड टू गवर्नमेंट रेजिग्नेशन, ठीक है। और प्राइवेट मेंबर ला रहा है तो इट डजंट अफेक्ट। बट अगर मनी बिल इज डिफीटेड देन इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली लीड टू द गवर्नमेंट रेजिग्नेशन। मतलब क्या? तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं है, इट मीन्स दैट, ठीक है। प्रेसिडेंट के पास क्या क्या ऑप्शंस है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑर्डिनरी बिल? ही कैन अप्रूव, ही कैन रिटर्न और ही कैन विथहोल्ड। बट मनी बिल में द प्रेसिडेंट कैन नॉट रिटर्न, कांट रिटर्न, ओके। ऐसे याद रखो कि ऑलरेडी उनके अप्रूवल के साथ इट इज इंट्रोड्यूस, तो वापस क्या रिटर्न करेंगे? ही नोज, राइट। सो ओनली अप्रूव और विथहोल्ड। बट देर आर सम controversies also, correct? जो आर्टिकल 110 क्लॉज 1 इट गिव्स अनचैलेंजेबल पावर टू द स्पीकर, करेक्ट? जो सर्टिफिकेशन है स्पीकर का, इट इज फाइनल. So this was actually meant to avoid procedural disputes, but it created a gray area. For example, क्या? आधार एक्ट 2016 में, okay, Finance Act of 2017 was classified as money bills to bypass scrutiny. Okay, so critics argue that they were not purely financial, but by classifying them as money bills, the government bypassed the Rajya Sabha scrutiny. Why is this serious? ये हम क्यों बात कर रहे हैं? Because we have bicameralism, right? And it is a part of the basic structure. If upper house, if Rajya Sabha is bypassed systematically, then the federal balance is weakened, right? Okay, bicameralism का purpose ही था to have a check on the majoritarian impulses, okay, but the misuse of this money bill route has affected the checks and balances system, okay. ठीक है, understood? I hope that you guys have understood. Now, joint sessions in Parliament, Article 108. Okay, purpose क्या है? Joint sitting resolves a deadlock in ordinary bills and financial bill 1. ठीक है, what are the conditions? Bill rejected by the other house, disagreement on amendments and bill pending for more than 6 months. अगर ऐसा है तो this qualifies for a joint meeting. Not applicable, joint meeting कहाँ कहाँ पे applicable नहीं है? To money bill and constitutional amendment bills under article 368. Very important, this you have to remember. Okay, presiding officer कौन होंगे? This we've discussed yesterday. Speaker of the Lok Sabha. If he is absent, deputy speaker. If he is absent, deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha. If he is absent, then member elected by the house. Okay, voting कैसे होता है? Simple majority of members present and voting. ठीक है, कोरम कितना चाहिए? 1/10 of total members of both houses. And rules किसके अप्लाई होंगे? लोकसभा. लोकसभा के rules will be applied. ठीक है, जॉइंट सिटिंग अब तक 3 ही बार हुआ है. 1961 फॉर डाउरी प्रोहिबिशन बिल, 1978 फॉर बैंकिंग सर्विस कमीशन बिल, एंड 2002 is the prevention of terrorism bill. ठीक है, now the budgeting process in Indian Parliament. अभी बजट के बारे में हम देखेंगे. So the budget, जो बजट है, it is constitutionally called the annual financial statement. ठीक है, it is called this constitution में, it is called annual financial statement. It is presented by the finance minister. Okay, financial year क्या होता है अपना? 1st April to 31st March. So what does this budget contain? क्या क्या होता है? Revenue receipts, capital receipts, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure. Okay, then fiscal deficit projections, policy priorities. Okay, so ये सब एक इकोनॉमिक ब्लूप्रिंट ऐसे तुम समझ लो, economic blueprint of the country and the present government. It has that. So what are the stages of budget enactment? सबसे पहले is the presentation. Then we have the general discussion. Okay. Then we have scrutiny by standing committees. We've discussed what are the standing committees. Then voting on demands for grants. Okay. Then we have the passing of the appropriation bill and finally the passing of finance bill. ठीक है, आगे देखेंगे हम ये सब क्या है. Okay, what is the role of Rajya Sabha vis-a-vis the budget? Rajya Sabha can discuss but cannot vote on demands for grants. ठीक है, who can vote on demand for grants? Only Lok Sabha. Okay, Lok Sabha की supremacy है. Then there are these cut motions. Cut motions क्या है? They are theoretical weapons. Okay, purpose क्या है? To reduce demands for grants and ensure executive accountability. Okay, they are kind of a system of checks and balance on the executive. Okay, types क्या क्या है? Policy cut. In the policy cut, you reduce to rupees 1 to oppose the policy. Economy cut क्या है? Reduced by a specific amount. Token cut is reduced by rupees 100 to raise a specific grievance. ठीक है, अगर ये कट मोशंस अगर पास हुए, दैट मीन्स व्हाट? गवर्नमेंट लूजेस कॉन्फिडेंस, करेक्ट? क्योंकि एग्जीक्यूटिव से अकाउंटेबिलिटी जब तुम मांग रहे हो, मतलब यू आर रेजिंग सम मोशंस अगेंस्ट द एग्जीक्यूटिव, एग्जीक्यूटिव मीनिंग द गवर्नमेंट इन पावर, ओके? उसके अगेंस्ट तुम कुछ पास कर रहे हो, एंड इफ इट गेट्स पास्ड, व्हाट डज इट मीन? इट मीन्स द लॉस ऑफ पार्लियामेंटरी कॉन्फिडेंस, या फिर द गवर्नमेंट लूजेस confidence. Okay, but in practice, I said this is in theory, in practice this is never passed. ठीक है, एंड ये guillotine method, what is this? Guillotine method is used when time is insufficient. Okay, suppose discussion में कुछ हमारा बहुत सारी things है, and then we are not able to discuss, and you want to fast you need to vote on it. तो क्या करते हैं? The remaining demands are put to vote without debate. Without debate. Okay, क्यों? This expedites the passage. Okay, fast चाहिए, speed up passage. But इससे क्या होगा? The scrutiny is weakened. Correct, discussion नहीं हो रहा है. So ये kind of it is a concern, but you understand कि इसका meaning क्या है? Now appropriation bill. We saw, right? Appropriation bill. It is a part of the budgetary process. तो appropriation bill क्या है? Appropriation bill allows the withdrawal of money from the consolidated fund of India. Okay, what all it includes? It includes voted expenditure and charge expenditure. ठीक है, so once this is passed, अगर ये पास हुआ, it means passed and assented, obviously appropriation law जब बन जाएगा, then it gives the government the legal authority to spend. ठीक है, remember, and this cannot be amended, it is non amendable. Then we have vote on account. Vote on account क्या है? Temporary permission to withdraw funds. ठीक है, so imagine कि there is some constraints and by which you cannot pass the full budget immediately नहीं है, but immediately तो तुमको काम तो करना है, you need money to keep the policies, to keep the implementation running. So what to do in that case? You vote on account. Okay, temporary permission to withdraw funds. Why is this used? To prevent the administrative paralysis, right? But इसका validity है. It is temporary. It is only for 2 months and it is usually 1/6 of the total budget. ठीक है? Now the final thing is the finance bill. Finance bill क्या है? It implements the taxation proposal. It legalizes the income side of the budget. ठीक है, मतलब tax collection. And it legalizes the revenue side, income side या फिर revenue side of the budget. It must be passed within 75 days. ठीक है, and introduced only in Lok Sabha. Without finance bill, tax proposals will lapse. Now we will understand the constitutional funds. Okay, we've come across CFI up tak, Constitutional Fund of India. Sorry, Consolidated Fund of India. This is under Article 266. इसमें क्या क्या होता है? All revenues, loans, borrowings, everything is credited here. Okay, revenue आ रहा है गवर्नमेंट को from some taxation. Loans किसी ने मतलब बोरो किया है गवर्नमेंट ने किसी बाहर वाले एंटिटी से या मे बी इंटरनल ओनली, सो दैट अमाउंट इज इन दिस कंसोलिडेटेड फंड ऑफ इंडिया. ओके, अगर इसमें से कुछ एक्सपेंडिचर करना है, यू वांट टू यूज द मनी फ्रॉम द सीएफआई, बाहर लेना है पैसा, तो इसके लिए यू नीड पार्लियामेंट्री अप्रूवल. ओके, अगर तुम्हें कुछ खर्च करना है, यू वांट टू expend some money, then a parliamentary approval is needed here. Okay, this is like the main government account. ऐसे तुम imagine करो, main government account. Okay, then we have the public account of India, article 266 only. इसमें क्या क्या होता है? What all does it include? It includes provident fund deposits, judicial deposits या फिर other trust money. ओके, पीएफ जो होता है, जुडिशियल डिपॉजिट्स, ये सब. यहाँ पे इफ यू वांट टू डू द एक्सपेंडिचर, देन यू डोंट नीड एनी लेजिस्लेटिव अप्रूवल. पार्लियामेंट्री अप्रूवल इज नॉट नीडेड हियर. ओके, यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट एक्ट्स एज अ बैंकर. Okay, then finally you have the contingency fund of India, article 267. ये क्यों है? कंटिंजेंसी के टाइम पे, मतलब अनफोर्सिन इमरजेंसीज. ठीक है, एंड इट इज ऑपरेटेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट. Okay, you must have come across these things. Charged versus votable. The salary is charged on the Consolidated Fund of India. What do you mean by that? When the word charged is used, it means it is not subject to any vote. ठीक है? And whenever it is votable, that time it requires Lok Sabha approval via grants. ठीक है, किस किस पे इट इज चार्ज, मतलब इट इज नॉट सब्जेक्ट टू वोट? सैलरीज ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजेस, कैग, ये सब. क्यों? बिकॉज यू नीड टू इंश्योर इंडिपेंडेंस. करेक्ट. सो टू इंश्योर इंडिपेंडेंस, इनके जो सैलरीज वगैरह है, दे आर चार्ज्ड, मतलब दे आर नॉट सब्जेक्ट टू वोट. बट जो मेजोरिटी पोर्शन ऑफ द बजट है, जो मेजोरिटी शेयर ऑफ द बजट है, दैट इज वोटेबल एंड इट रिक्वायर्स लोकसभा अप्रूवल. ठीक है. Now we will move forward with the parliamentary privileges. Article 105. Now privileges, what do you understand by privileges? मतलब some, ऐसे इमेजिन करो कि some extra rights. Okay. So ये क्या है? Privileges include freedom of speech in parliament and immunity from legal action for parliamentary proceedings. So the members of the parliament, whenever they take part in the parliamentary proceedings and whenever they say something in that proceeding, so you can't take a legal action pertaining to the person has said something which otherwise you are very much eligible. Okay, outside the parliament, suppose किसी ने कुछ कहा, then you can take an action against that. But that is not the case when the MP is taking part in the proceedings. Okay, so he has some kind of extra right pertaining to that. Q, because this ensures free debate, right? अगर immunity नहीं हो, then they will be held back. Okay, now there are two kinds of privileges. Individual is freedom of speech and immunity from legal action, and then we have collective also. Collective क्या है? To regulate the internal procedure and punish for contempt. Okay, individual में क्या है? Freedom for arrest in civil cases during the session and 40 days before and after the session. But this is not, it is only in civil cases. ठीक है, criminal में नहीं. Criminal and preventive detention also. Freedom of speech in parliament. Members not liable for any vote given or speech made in the house or committees. Okay, an exemption from jury service and can refuse to appear as a witness when parliament is in session. Collective privileges क्या है? Power to publish proceedings and prohibit others from doing so. तो publish कौन करेगा proceedings? The house itself. But the constitutional amendment of 1978, 44th amendment, restored the press freedom to publish true reports. Okay, and it can also exclude strangers and hold secret sittings. Plus collective privilege में एक और है, the power to regulate procedure and punish breach of privilege या फिर contempt. Okay, and receive info on arrest and detention of MPs. Okay, now who is this privilege is available to? It is applicable to MPs, committees, AGI मतलब Attorney General of India and Union Ministers. सोर्सेस कहाँ कहाँ से है? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में दिया गया है ऑब्वियसली, आर्टिकल 105, लॉज, रूल्स ऑफ प्रोसीजर, कन्वेंशंस एंड कोर्ट रूलिंग्स. बट not applicable to the president. Why? Because he is not a member of either house. All right. Now breach of privilege versus contempt of house. Breach of privilege क्या है? It is the disrespect of individual or of collective house rights. But contempt of house क्या है? It is a very wide term. And it includes any obstruction or insult to the authority and dignity of the house. Okay, so that's why you have this privilege committee, which has 15 Lok Sabha and 10 Rajya Sabha members, which investigates cases and recommends action. Okay, but breach is not always contempt. Contempt may not involve a privilege breach also. Okay, ये जो points है, these are mains relevant. Arguments for, arguments against, challenges, effectiveness, ये सब. Okay, now we will see the multifunctional role of Indian Parliament. एक तो है legislative power, correct? Legislative body है, makes laws for union and residuary subjects. Okay, plus overriding power है in case of concurrent list. Then ordinances, which needs Parliament's approval within 6 weeks. Can legislate on state list in 5 exceptional cases. This we have discussed. Executive control है. Okay, executive control we will see. Tools for executive oversight आगे देखेंगे. Okay, then financial powers है, budget control है, No tax or expenditure without parliament's approval. Okay. Then constituent powers है. Constituent power मतलब क्या है? They can amend the constitution in three ways: simple, special and special plus states. But this is subject to the basic structure doctrine. Judicial powers भी है. कैसे? Impeachment of president, removal of VP, judges, CEC, CAG. तो इन सब का impeachment या फिर removal भी पार्लियामेंट के हाथ में ही है. इलेक्टोरल पावर्स भी है. दे विल इलेक्ट प्रेसिडेंट, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एंड रेगुलेट्स इलेक्टोरल लॉज ऑल्सो. प्लस उनका स्पीकर, डेप्यूटी स्पीकर एंड डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन ऑफ द राज्यसभा ऑल्सो दे इलेक्ट. ओके. ये कॉन्सेप्ट पार्लियामेंटरी सोवरेंटी, इंडिया वर्सेस ब्रिटेन. सो ब्रिटिश पार्लियामेंट इज लीगली सोवरेन. मतलब क्या? देयर इज नो रिस्ट्रिक्शन एंड देयर इज नो जुडिशियल review. But Indian Parliament is constitutionally restricted. Constitutionally limited. Limited kind of government. How? It has a written constitution. Federalism है. Judicial review है. Fundamental rights है. Right? Okay. Then you have Lok Sabha versus Rajya Sabha. Comparative role. Lok Sabha dominance है. COIM is accountable only to Lok Sabha. Exclusive money, power on money bills, vote on grants, emergency discontinuance. Okay. More representation in joint parliamentary committees and standing committees. राज्यसभा का रोल एंड इन्फ्लुएंस क्या है? राज्यसभा will allow the center to legislate on state list article 249. राज्यसभा can make that request. Correct. Can initiate the removal of vice president. Okay. Approval of emergencies when Lok Sabha is dissolved, and equal in ordinary bills, constitutional amendments and electoral powers. Okay. This also means relevant. ये भी means relevant है. Relationship between legislature and executive in India. And we've already discussed this also. Because executive is part of the legislature. Correct? Forms the government based on popular mandate. Article 75. Legislative role क्या है? Enacts fair, objective and sound laws. Financial role है. Parliament is the custodian of public finances. Right? It serves as a representative body. Functions as a national forum for unity, temple of democracy. ठीक है? ये सब means relevant है. Now we will see this. This is more important. Tools for executive oversight. Okay. Oversight means what? Parliament, monitoring, questioning, criticizing, and if necessary, also removing the government. Okay, these are kind of safety valves. ऐसे तुम imagine करो उनको. So first of all, we have the 0 hour. Okay, what do you understand by the 0 hour? 0 hour is the first. Oh, sorry. We'll come back to this 0 hour. First, we will discuss the question hour. Okay, question hour is the first hour. First hour of a parliamentary sitting. Okay, this is when the MPs ask questions to the ministers. Okay, why is this important? Why is this powerful? Because ministers are constitutionally responsible to the parliament, so they must answer. Okay, then there are types of questions. क्या क्या है types? Starred and unstarred. Starred क्या है? it requires an oral answer. Okay, and supplementary questions are allowed. And this is like the most dynamic form of accountability. Okay, jo you can see sometimes if you watch the proceedings, you can see sometimes MPs asking some questions to the ministers. ठीक है, so this is like the where the ministers can be cornered. Okay, and many scandals have historically surfaced through the questionnaire only. ओके, देन द अनस्टार्ड में क्या है, रिटन आंसर चाहिए. यहाँ पे ओरल है तो यहाँ पे रिटन होगा. रिटन आंसर, रिटन आंसर में देर इज नो सप्लीमेंटरी क्वेश्चन एंड इट ऑल्सो अलाउज फॉर डिटेल्ड डेटा एक्सट्रैक्शन. ओके, देन एक और काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन है विच इज कॉल्ड द शॉर्ट नोटिस क्वेश्चन. ये क्या है, दिस इज फॉर अर्जेंट मैटर्स एंड इट नीड्स लेस देन 10 days ऑफ नोटिस. ठीक है, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दिस इज वेरी पावरफुल. बट recent there are some controversies, there are frequent disruptions to reduce the questionnaire. Okay, and the reduced time of the questionnaire weakens our accountability. So if the questionnaire is weakened, the democratic scrutiny is also weakened. Okay, then we will see the zero r. Zero r जो है, this is the इंडियन इनोवेशन. ये हमने ब्रिटिश से नहीं लिया है, ये अपना इनोवेशन. दिस जीरो आर बिगिंस immediately after the questionnaire. Okay, zero r is not mentioned in the constitution, so constitution में नहीं है. Not mentioned in the rules originally and it is evolved through practice. Okay, ये क्यों important है, because it allows MPs to raise urgent public matters without prior notice. Suppose there is a sudden natural disaster या फिर a law and order issue है या फिर some political policy irregularity है, तो in that case the MPs can take up this issue. Okay, then there are some kind of motions. कौन से मोशंस है, एडजर्नमेंट मोशन है. ओके, एडजर्नमेंट मोशन क्या है. ओके, इट इज यूज्ड टू डिस्कस अर्जेंट मैटर ऑफ पब्लिक इंपॉर्टेंस. एडजर्नमेंट हमने कल देखा था, इट मींस सस्पेंशन, इट मींस पॉज, राइट. सो जो नॉर्मल बिजनेस है पार्लियामेंट का, दैट इज पॉज्ड फॉर a matter of public importance. So if this motion is accepted, if it is admitted, then the normal business is suspended. ओके, एग्जाम्पल मेजर सिक्योरिटी फेलियर हो या फिर सम करप्शन स्कैंडल है, दैट. सेकंड क्या है, कॉलिंग अटेंशन मोशन. दिस इज used by members to call attentions of the ministers to some urgent matters. Okay, and the ministers must respond immediately, and this is more structured than the zero r. Then there is a censure motion. ये क्या है, this is a specific charge against a policy or a minister. Okay, and if this is passed, then what happens? So the government must resign. Then there is the no confidence motion. So this is like the most powerful weapon. Okay, Article 75 क्या बोलता है? It says the Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. So if the Lok Sabha passes the no confidence motion, entire government fails. ठीक है? So this is like a very important weapon. Then discussion on president's address. So at the beginning of the first session of each year, the president addresses the parliament. Okay, and speech outlines government's policy agenda. Okay, and then the parliament debates on this address and amendments are moved. Okay, so if amendments expressing lack of confidence is passed, then it is kind of embarrassment for the government, correct? Though it is not binding like no confidence, but it is politically significant. Then budgetary procedure we saw. Financial oversight is the strongest form of control. Okay, because executive cannot function without money, and parliament controls, not the executive, the entire parliament controls taxation, expenditure and grants. Cut motions देखे हमने. Cut motions exist to reduce or oppose grants. Even though they are rarely passed, but debate during budget is a key accountability exercise. Okay, standing committees जो है department related standing committees, they examine the demands for grants ministry wise. Detailed scrutiny करते हैं, but guillotine procedure sometimes weakens the discussion. Then parliamentary system. Parliamentary system में we saw there are standing committees, financial committees, committee system में. Okay, standing committees, financial committees, ये सब financial committees कौन से हैं आगे हम देखेंगे. I'll just give you names. Public Accounts Committee, Estimates Committee and Committee on PSU, Public Sector Undertakings. Okay, PAC जो है it examines the CAG reports. Okay, this is very critical. Okay, so this is how the checks and balances wala system is established. Parliamentary control over the executive. Okay, ये भी जो है this is all मेंस के लिए important, not necessary for prelims. Okay, I will give this notes, but I really urge you to watch the lecture while you're reading the notes. Don't just read the notes. Okay, because I do a lot of writing, you've seen that I explain and I write. So it is important that you watch the lecture while you're reading the notes and also read your Lakshmikant. Use these lectures and these notes as a guide for your Lakshmikant. Okay, watch all the previous lectures, they are there in the playlist, and keep reading and revising. Okay, thank you. I'll meet you in the next lecture.